What's going on, guys? It's live from Pacers Gaming, and today we're going to bring you guys the best power forward build. And when I say power forward, I mean strictly positional power forward, no glitches. We like to go height 6'7" because any taller, you lose too much speed. So 6'7" is the perfect height for power forwards. And just put the weight down a little bit, get a little bit faster because strength don't make that much of a difference. Always max wingspan. You lose a little bit on your shooting attributes, but if you could shoot, you could time the button correctly, then you could shoot, Let's do it. Boom, 216. All right. Close shot doesn't really matter. In 2K, it hasn't for the past couple of years, unless you're going to be doing post hooks and things of that nature. But we want to put it up just a little bit so that it gives more for your finishing badges. And you don't have to change too many other things to get the finishing badges. Driving layup, also the way this game works, everything's a chase down block. So driving layup doesn't really matter in the same sense. So it's kind of like close shot as well. You just want to have it up high enough to get more finishing badges. But driving dunk, 84 is perfect because that's a high enough for you to get the contact dunk animation. Any higher, it doesn't make that much of a difference. The animations are better, but with 84, you can still dunk on people, so that's perfect. 14 finishing badges, perfect setup. With shooting, you want to max out your three-pointers automatically because, three-pointers is the name of the game now. So 79 is the highest it could go. I max it out. And then when it comes to mid-range and free throw shooting, as a power forward, you're not taking too many of either. So you want to have them just high enough that you can hit consistently and also to give you more shooting badges. So 79, 79, 61, perfect setup. And then playmaking. This is where the stuff really get gritty. So for the pass accuracy, one thing you gotta have in this game is bullet passer. Because if you don't have bullet passer, your passes come out like lobs and they super slow, easy to steal. It's hard to make the right passes. But with your pass accuracy sitting on 85, you could get bullet pass as high as possible, which is one of the best badges in the game. So you want to do that. 80 ball handling, because as a power forward, you want to be able to do a little bit of everything. And obviously, if you want the best build possible, you want to be able to do everything with that build. So 80 ball handling on a 6'7" power forward, you could get all the animations, your player dribble just good enough for you to be able to create shots for yourself, for you to bring the ball up the court. You won't be like the 5'11" point guards and stuff like super fast dribbling the ball. But 80 ball handling is perfect enough to get the job done. Same with 70 speed with ball, You won't be running up and down the court like John Morant, Derrick Rose, super fast. But 70 speed with ball is high enough to get the job done. And that's what you want to do as a power forward. You want to be able to do everything efficiently. And with these attributes, you can get the job done. Defense. Defense is the number one thing when it comes to power forwards. That's what you're there for. You're the centers, backup. You got to be able to guard everything 1 through 5. Or if you're in the park, you got to be able to guard you got to be able to guard the pick and roll. You got to be able to guard ball handlers when push comes to shove. So for defense, 73 interior defense is the highest it could go on this build. So you want to max that out. So 73. And then perimeter defense, 75 is like the perfect in between. You can guard, you get clamps with your perimeter defense is high, and you can guard well enough to get a stop. You can't guard a point guard 24/7 all game with 75 perimeter defense, but it's high enough for you to stay in front of the ball if you have stick, 90 still at power forward because one of the best badges in this game is interceptor. But you playing power forward, you play a lot of the passing lanes. You got to be able to guard pick and roll, especially when it comes to 5v5. And interceptor is hands down top 3 badges in the game. And you get better steal animations. So 90 still, you get interceptor high and you're able to still passes from freaking across the court. When it comes to block, you want to max that out as well. We're able to get the block at 87. So we could just go and put that all the way up. Offensive rebounds. You're not really a center, so you won't be in the paint too often going for offensive rebounds. But they do come in handy when a power forward grabs a big board, So you want to put it high, but you don't want to max it out because it takes away from the other attributes which matter. But 87 is high enough for you to grab those clutch offensive boards and still be down there getting rebounds. Defensive rebounding, because like I said, as a power forward, one of your main jobs is to back up the center when it comes to going down there helping out with the rebounds, going down there helping out with interior defense. So you want to max out your defensive rebounding. The highest this goes is the 93. So we're going to go ahead and max out all the way out. Then when it comes to the physicals, always max out speed. Don't matter the build. Don't matter the position. You always want to max out speed. You always want to max out acceleration. So the speed on this build, the highest it goes to 78, 76 acceleration. Strength doesn't make that much of a difference in 2K and in previous 2Ks, but it does help with the post ups, getting posted up, backing down. And 56 is a fair. We had a little bit of attributes to play with. So we just put it up a little bit, just to have a little bit of toughness on our build. In vertical, You don't need to be prime Joe Green. You don't need to be prime Blake Griffin. 85 vertical is perfect because if you max it out, if you want to like say you want to put some of this down, you want to go ahead. Like you can't even max it out. It costs too much for you to like get your vertical higher. And 85 is perfect in the sense that you jump high, you get the horse animations with the rebounds. You play go up for dunks, you get higher on the block. So 85 is like a perfect vertical. It doesn't need to be maxed out. And then with our remaining attributes, we put it all on stamina. And again, stamina is something like vertical. When it comes to, you get double Gatorade, you get to go in the gym and work out, all these things. So your stamina doesn't need to be maxed out because rarely ever, especially at power forward, you won't run out of stamina. You won't really be blinking. So with that, all these attributes perfectly aligned. You have one of the best, if not the best power forward, legit power forward builds. The best takeovers are usually defensive or rebounding takeovers, right? The primary takeover should be paint intimidation or stuff blocks, because it gives you 6'7", you're kind of small. So you're going to need like that boost to guard the bigger centers in the paint, the way the game goes. So paint intimidation, I'll go with that one just to get more stops on big centers and more stops on point guard driving into the paint while you're guarding pick and roll. If a secondary takeover, easily rebounded. This is the best rebounding takeover. See the future. It showed you the red target when the ball is coming off the rim. You see where the rebounds are. It just gives you that split second advantage. And like I said previously, those rebounds, especially offensive rebounds, the 1, 2, 3 rebounds you get a game at power forward, they tend to be very clutch. Shades of Draymond Green. And Draymond Green he may not be the best scorer, but at power forward, he's going down as one of the best in history. And why wouldn't you want to be a Draymond Green kind of player? But badges is what really make the difference in this game. You want to have limitless takeoff. You don't want to be going to the paint and your player does a standing layup because he can't take off. Also posterizer. It helps with those contact dunks, when you want to put your right stick down and get fancy. And also in the same sense, not too many of the other finishing badges are that good. So there's not a lot to play with. You have these badges and these are the finishing badges that actually work. Limitless takeoff. It's kind of self-explanatory. You could take off on further. Posterizer helps you with the contact dunks. And then we got 6 badges left. We're going to go ahead and put 5 on Slithery Finisher. It helps you avoid contact when you drive into the paint. And you just get better animations with Slithery Finisher. Then we got one more. Use your discretion, whatever you want to put it on, because the rest of these badges aren't really make or break. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on Acrobat just to do like hop step layups and things of that nature. Just helps with those. Shooting badges, hands down. In NBA 2K22, the best shooting badge is Sniper. Sucks to say, but it's the truth. And with the Sniper badge, you hit, if you don't green your shots, which everybody's not going to green every shot, it allows you to hit the other shots more often. When you shoot a white or you mistime your shot. With the Sniper badge, those shots drop more often. And at the end of the day, whoever scores more points wins. So why not use a badge that helps you score more points? So Sniper badge is the best badge in the game. And then as a power forward, a lot of your shots come from the corner. So corner specialist is the badge that you got to have. You max that out. So you're going to go ahead and put corner specialist on gold. Another good badge that has been one of the best shooting badges since it was implemented in 2K is Hot Zone Hunter. It gives you a boost when you're shooting from your hot spot. And you as a power forward with the corner specialist, your corner should be your hot spot. And with Hot Zone Hunter, it's almost guaranteed greens in the corner. Then we got 10 more badges. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put 3 on Green Machine. And then also, now you got 7 badges, and these are kind of like up to your discretion as well. I personally like to play like Carmelo type. So I like to do difficult shots. You don't really need to. It's more in the sense of if you want to be able to like create for yourself, create shots, I'll go ahead and put difficult shots on silver. You got 4 more to play with. Let's go 3 on catch and shoot. Then we're going to go 1 on blinders. That's the shooting layout for your badges. And playmaking, like I said in the attribute screen, the playmaking badge that everybody must have, bullet passer. Max out our bullet passer, put bullet passer on gold. Then playmaking, you want to be able to create shots for yourself, and you want to be able to do all of these things at power forward, So quick first step on silver, and then you want to put some of your playmaking badges towards things that improve your ball handling. So we're going to go tight handles, so you can do quicker combos. It requires 80 ball handling. Tight handles on gold, quicker combos. Space creator to create space off of your dribbles. Handles for days, so it doesn't take away too much of your stamina when you're dribbling, as power forward. And with the attributes that you have on playmaking, you want to be able to do it all. And with these badges, it allows you to dribble, it allows you to create space, create your own shot, and also unpluckable. The way this game is, you got to have unpluckable. Okay, if you don't, the minute you put the ball on the floor, it's getting swiped at. Then we got 2 more left. We're going to put 2 on glue hands, because glue hands allow you to get better catch animations and to put the ball on the floor quicker off of your catch. So that helps. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 on glue hands. Now to the defense, the main part of power forward, what you're really here for. Number one thing, having interceptor. Like I said, you have to have interceptor. And Hall of Fame, you get ridiculous animations. And this is why we put our steal on 90, because you got to have a 90 steal to have Hall of Fame interceptor. So we're going to go ahead and max that out. Another thing, like I said, one of your main things is to help the center out. So you want to have rebound, chase on goal. The two main things at power forward, two main badges. You want to have interceptor and you want to have rebound chaser. Because that is your main job. It's to play the passing lanes on defense and to help the center out on rebounding. You got 20 badges left. You could play around. You could play around with it a little bit. You know, guarding the pick and roll, you want to be able to protect the rim. So we're going to max out rim protector, especially being 6'7". You got to have those badges that amplify your rim protection, because you're going to be going against a lot taller centers, and rim protector does just that. So we're going to put that up. You want to have clamps on bronze. You know, it can't go any higher, but you want to at least have clamps on bronze so that you could get those timely stops on point guards. When the point guard is driving, you get those quick bumps and just be able to stay in front of a ball handler. And now we got 16 badges to play with, and we're going to go ahead and put it on Intimidator. Again, Intimidator is kind of like rim protector in the sense that it gives you an added boost in your rim protection. You know, Intimidator makes people miss shots when you go around or when you jump at them. So this helps with contesting shots in the paint and just contesting shots in general. So we're going to go ahead and max that out, put that on gold. We got 12 badges left. And then it comes down to your discretion. It's like, what do you really want to do? You know, if you're guarding pick and roll, which most power forwards like to do, you want to have box, you know, because the centers are way bigger. They have better rebounding attributes and badges. So you want to be able to box them out, and box give you better animations. So we put that on bronze at the very least. Hustler is a great badge as well. It's not a badge that needs to be maxed out, but Hustler allows you to get to loose balls quicker and just to beat your opponent to the spot. So out of our 11 badges, we're going to use 4. We'll put that on Hustler. We got 7 left. Chase down artists. If you play with chase down artists, this allows you to get the LeBron kind of blocks, you know, and it allows you to play more loose, higher up on the pick and roll, higher up on the point guard, because you could chase down and get back to the rim. So we're going to max out chase down artists, put that on gold, and we got 3 badges left. I'm a fan of pickpocket. Not too many people are, but we're going to go ahead and put pickpocket on silver at the very least. So you could go ahead and press your square button without getting too many foul troubles. And without 1 badge left, we're going to go ahead and put that on menace. And there you have it, guys. That is the best power forward build, brought to you by yours truly live. If you guys are still here watching us, I appreciate you tuning in. Till next time.